Hello and welcome to Roll to One. My name is Jaden. I'm here with Taylor, JD, RJ, and Joey. And if you don't know who they are, what are you doing watching episode 7? We have been playing Shadowdark, which is a very exciting game. It takes all of the dungeon crawling aspects that we like about old school D&D, and it applies the 5e icing to the top of this beautiful cake. And so if that interests you, please continue to stick around. We're very thankful for you watching. Now, I am going to plug my merch store. You can head over to roll21.shop and buy yourself a t-shirt. It's a good time. And you can get shirts like the one I'm wearing, which says, easily distracted by dice stacking, because if you're a player, you know what I'm talking about. Also, do me a favor and like, subscribe, and share with your friends so that we can keep making more episodes like these. We don't do this for a living, but it'd be really awesome if we could. I just figured I'd put that out there for those of you who have commented that we do this for a living. News to me. Without further ado, let's get ready for tonight's episode of Nomenclad. That was not the music. Gosh dang it. All right. Halred had detected an ambush in the distance, as nearly 1,000 of Lord Tabner's soldiers positioned themselves to trap his Knight's Grimoire force. Battle erupted, with Eleonora teleporting to a rooftop, Cianan deploying toxins and elixirs, and Cavendir joining in the melee. Both sides unleashed onomantic powers, flaming swords, and soul flame lighting the battlefield, but the Knight's Grimoire's superior training won the day. After victory, Halred led his men into Grimoire's walls, though Knight Sergeant Kale had disappeared, raising concerns. In a commandeered home, Halred interrogated his companions about their loyalties. Cavendir revealed a vast conspiracy about the Feather, who trains agent networks across the realm, all destined to potentially disappear once a larger plan is complete. Cavendir warned that Halred wasn't supposed to exist in this scheme, making him a threat to the operation. The party examined a book known as the Feathered Quill, documenting methods of two manipulative figures with similar histories, possibly the Feather and the Knight's Grimoire's head. Learning the Feather was Eleonora's uncle added personal stakes. Just as they grasped the conspiracy scope, Halred headed outside and was struck by an unknown assailant, left unconscious and bleeding. However, that is dramatic irony for our players that remain inside this manor nearby. Your conversation continues. What do you do?
I was still standing by the window, just kind of keeping watch. So would I have seen him
You see him
get struck, or at least fall?
near the old, near the Late Angel Inn. He walks in that direction towards the city gates. He crosses sort of an area where you would lose sight of him. You see him head out there before his inevitable fall.
With the conspiracy and things like that taking on, there's just a lot of unknown variables still about what's... And if Cav knows anything about the Feather, is that he's calculating. He's planned all these things. He knows. So having Hal involved and having him be an unknown, as he mentioned, does in fact put him in danger, period. Because that is a loose end to tie up. So, if I remember correctly, Howard was like, is my circle in danger as well? And Cav was like, well, yeah. And so at that point, he bolted, right? Mm-hmm. I think Cav thinks back to the manor, right? Where he was just going to kick that door down and he would have been hit with whatever that was,
giant
spikes, and he's not taking a second to plan or think. Mm-hmm. He's being impulsive,
reactive. Yeah.
So Cav is gonna he just ran out the door. We need to take a second and figure out what the next move is going to be, because if he is an unplanned variable and he is in danger, the worst thing you can do is just
Walk.
run,
Yeah.
like full-heartedly to
Whatever.
where
it is.
other targets might be, because then you're just going to put all the targets in one place. So he'll kind of look to them like, I think there's more conversation to be had, isn't there? We have so much more to talk about.
Do you think the feather already has somebody watching? Do you think he wanted you to find out?
That is a great question. I don't think he cares if I know or not. We're not exactly on the best of terms anymore. It wouldn't be above him to kind of flaunt it, as a matter of fact. But that means we can also use Halred's presence to our benefit as well.
Cav, can you roll plus intelligence for me?
Sure. Which is super good. I rolled a 2 plus a 0.
I almost want you to be aware that you thought of something. That's why I had you make the roll, right? Like that just happens. You're aware that you had a point of insight, but what it means, I can't not provide any information to you. That's what the 2 brings you, right?
Okay.
But the insight comes in and around that Halred was a variable that the feather didn't see coming, is the assumption, right?
Right.
Which makes the 3 of you,
Variables he was expecting.
that's what your 2 gets you.
Okay. We need to continue this conversation.
With him.
We need to go.
Okay.
And because we need to be getting out of this place anyway, right? Because his crew's coming in too. So I think
That
we
would make sense.
go to follow.
If you remember, you're in the manor that Hal had commandeered for you. So this,
Oh,
this is
that's
a
right.
totally... You don't necessarily have to leave here. The family had been paid for their
Right.
evening.
Yeah, but I still think, I mean, even before he left, we still needed to know the head of the grimoire. So it's like,
Oh,
we
yeah.
can't,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He knows.
Right. And
That's
I
fair.
have an idea, but I couldn't tell you the details.
Yeah, we just need more information. We gave him a lot of information, and we didn't get a lot of
Didn't
get
information.
back. Right.
So, quid pro quo, we need to go be like, hold on.
Yeah. All right.
So,
Grab him back.
yeah. So, yeah, I think we're going to leave the manor and just try to track him down.
Okay.
Follow the prince.
So you head outside into the snowy floor again. Let me roll a die really quick. Okay. The temperature is freezing outside. You get the cold bite upon your skin that you'd expect. Eleonora, it's a bit less of a danger to you. But just being aware of that, instinctively, Cianan, you put up your hood. Cav, you take your cloak and wrap it a bit tighter. And you do the same, Eleonora. Now, it's not a tension cold. It's just freezing. And then sort of up the street is where this breeze comes from, right? And it just blows. And so instinctively, you turn the other way. And when the breeze finally finishes, you turn left. And then I'm going to cut there. So, a long time ago, before Halred left for his journey, he had packed himself and his retinue of all of the fighting men of Eastland. They had gathered as a large force in front of the great hall where the Knight's Grimoire depart from, and where they remain even now, the majority of their force. Halred is not the leader in his country. His father, the king, the regent king in this case, is who is in charge. He's not the leader of the Grimoire. That is someone else. He's not even the leader of his fighting force that he brought to Grimhorde. Which means that he needs to have a dialogue with the man in charge of the Grimoire to be given permission to depart. You entered the hall, Halred, some time ago, and have been waiting patiently for a meeting between Knight Sergeant Kale and Sir Curtis Aldway, the Grand Master of the Knights Grimoire. He finally sends Kale to the door, and Kale opens it for you. I thought this music was going to be awesome. It's not my favorite.
Would you remind me what what was his title?
Knight Sergeant?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I like it. Okay. Halred, what do I owe the pleasure? And you see a man who speaks beyond his immense size. He's not nearly as large as Halred. This man looks up to Halred, but this man has a white rim around a salt and pepper gray. He is carved of the stone that he protects. And he has these veins under his skin that, like, you know, have you ever seen somebody that has like small veins that occasionally just go through sporadically in their skin? You can tell this man has seen stress in his time, and this is a remnant of that. Even now, he's wearing ceremonial plate mail of gold, silver coloration, and, of course, a shoulder cape of a navy blue that goes down to the floor, darker than the Eastland blue. And he says, again, what do I owe the pleasure?
Grandmaster, you know why I've come, and I seek to make the journey official and sanctioned out.
You have already gotten your father's permission. Why do you need mine?
Grandmaster, you know that I am taking Grimoire with me, and it behooves me to have all of them at my back, not against me, because you do not see this. I seek unification.
You wish to take more than 300?
No, sir. Just the aforementioned and my necessities as I listed.
He gestures to a chest on a table nearby where he is. And he closes that chest and hands it back to Kale and says, Knight Sergeant, I do not need your magic items. We men of the Grimoire are onomantic only. I will see this as heresy if it is be brought to me again. You see Kale bows and says, Yes, sir. I apologize. I did not intend to slight you. I just thought that, given Halred's journey, he would value this item. He is well trained and does not need this help. Sir, I wish to travel with him. You, why? I think that I would be a great help to him. I know Midreach well. I have been your messenger for some time, and I believe that it would be prudent for me to be present. Let it be so. Ever so, sir. Looks like I'm coming with you.
Halred, although physically is far and away the largest of the room, is the smallest in the room at the same time. And Kale approaching him like this kind of lets him stand a little bit taller. Thank you, Knight Sergeant. It is very appreciative. And I I think that we will do well together.
I believe, sir, that you have a point, and that the people's trust is valuable. I believe going to them and warning them of this incoming threat, Aldway smiles, would do them well.
Yes, Grandmaster, I hope you can understand how, although what you plan is the plan and will not be stopped, it is not. We are much, much more likely to actually be successful if we have warned the people who are with us. Confusion, as you know, is just a hurdle. And if we can be together, that is what we should aim for.
Your Highness, I understand your compassion, and it is that very compassion that makes you beloved by the people of Eastland. But this is not just one city or one region. Our crusade spans the entire continent. It is a movement ordained for the greater good. When you go out there to warn them, you put yourself at risk, and frankly, you risk unsettling the very order we are trying to preserve. Well, when he puts it like that, it's hard to argue with.
It is. Grandmaster, it will not disrupt the order. You bring a cleansing wave to the world. All we are doing is preparing the wound to be washed.
Do you worry for the people of Eastland?
I worry for people who cannot defend themselves, especially others of Eastland, who share the same viewpoint as us, Grandmaster.
Eastland is your charge.
Yes.
The continent is mine. Midreach is already surrounded. Our forces are in place. We are not attempting to deceive or mislead or, better yet, scare, frighten anyone. It is about ensuring that our transition is smooth, and that no unnecessary panic crosses the land.
Unfortunately, Grandmaster, you are asking to set panic to the continent if you just go. Yeah, think of a family with no relationship to what we are doing. No friends of them. Go about their business, have their people. Think about if one day they happen to be in the way because they're going to work. And that's it. It is not our duty to kill innocent people. And if we can say, stay in your home and be trustworthy, then they will stay, and our job will be even easier.
Grandmaster, I believe that the prince's instinct is right. The people will see us as liberators, rather than invaders. It strengthens our position in the long run. I believe that the people will trust him, and it seems that he wishes to give them honesty. A calm populace means fewer problems for us as we move in. It's a practical step. If they know in advance, they may rally or resist, causing unnecessary bloodshed. It is kinder to keep them calm than to sow unrest.
If they were to coalesce and amount something.
Our men stand ready at the main hold. There is no advantage to giving advanced warning. We will slaughter them, should they even whisper of coalition.
Of course. And so why not save the righteous people?
I want you to remember this. The unrighteous are often the heretics. If you see someone living in and around things that we do not accept, they are villain despite their heart. Sin and kindness may exist in tandem, in one person. It is why we cold voices within our own sect that used to preach this, Lysander and others like him.
Wouldn't it be simpler to change minds with words before steel? Not instead of. So that is not what I'm applying for one moment. But if we can go now, and we can prepare them and say, this is going to happen. You can be on the right side now, or you can be on the right side when a knife is at your throat, or you can die on the wrong side. I know that many people, even in Eastland, would choose to not have a knife at their throat at all.
And sir, Kale pipes in, and sir, I believe that, like the item I brought you here, there are things that can penetrate cold steel. Things that may make the very armor we craft with Soulflame at risk.
What did you bring?
Aldway says, heresy. Your eyes will not see it.
Yes, sir.
An alchemical blade. Alchemy is a sin.
Yes. Without question.
You may go on your warning trip. Just know that you are making a choice.
My hope is to line up your targets for you, sir.
And we appreciate your support. You wave the Eastland banner on this trip, not the Grimoire.
Yes, sir.
And we fade. The three of you turn to the left. And what in the world is happening? Just making sure. We've been recording, so we're good, but the it's not letting me go to the standard. I had to manually change Cavendir's name there. So if I go back to Eleonora. Anyway, I'll figure that out, what's going on. But anyway, the three of you turn. Sorry to ruin the moment, but the three of you turn, and you see Knight Sergeant Kale over the body of Halred. He's bent down, wearing his armor, his gold and blues, and his silver. And then he lowers his hand down with like a blue flame coalescing in his hand. Amidst the wind, you can barely hear what he says. And Halred, you gain 4 hit points. Sir, are you okay?
Where is he? And I'll just sit up probably too fast and look around for who I know stabbed me.
You go to your side and you have an arrow sticking out of your armor in a curious way, right? And the feathers of the arrow are yellow.
Is that different than what I remember happening? I couldn't say.
Possibly.
Okay.
You were stabbed and then you went down.
Yeah. What what happened?
You were shot. I believe it was the people, the locals. Allow me to rally our men and see if we can't bring down the city guard. I think that they are against us.
Where were you, Night Sergeant?
Sir, we don't have time for this.
I'll stand.
Okay. I'll remove your prone ring.
And I'll look around. What does the surrounding area look like in terms of, is there chaos? Is it, am I in the, is nothing happening? Am I woken up from nothing? What do I kind of notice about, it's not necessarily the people, but the vibe of the space, the attitude. Is it tense? Is it confused? Is it?
Go ahead and make a wisdom roll. You guys are welcome to do stuff as well.
Yeah, I was going to say, as we come around, I'm going to
7.
I'm going to look at these two and be like, is that the one that ran?
Aye.
Pointing at Hale.
Kale, yes.
Or Kale.
Kale.
Sorry,
Kale like
yeah.
the leaf.
Kale. What's that?
Like
Kale,
kale like the
like the
food.
leaf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Something's not right here. And so I'm going to quickly make my way to Halred.
I will follow.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to move them. And as he sees you approach, I'm going to give you guys a full move. As you approach, Kale says, "There they are, sir. It seems that they are enemies as well. They have joined the locals. And they wish to see you dead. They've been misleading you." And he yells, "Raise the standard! The locals are against us! Men of Eastland, take them down!" And they have no reason not to disagree with Kale. And so I'm going to have all of us roll initiative.
Oh, no.
In this process, I don't want to do it because I'll hurt the microphone, but Howard will shout halt at the top of his lungs
Mm-hmm.
and just see who listens, if anyone.
Make a charisma roll with disadvantage, being his inferior.
Yep.
We had Dex, right?
Yeah, Dex. can you roll?
11.
11 is not bad.
It's rolled an 11.
It's
and
not
12.
quite a normal roll, and you know it.
Yeah.
I did figure it out, by the way. It's the standard button that just doesn't work, so everything else is fine. But anyway, so you're.
And I need to roll.
Let's just find out what we rolled. Let's see. So, what did you roll?
14.
14?
I had a 15.
15?
20 plus 1, so 21.
21?
Dang.
5.
Right.
All right. Well, of course, you benefit. Let me roll here. Okay. So, Keenan, you are going to be going first. You see as there are... I know, sorry you can't see, but you're welcome to
No,
stand. The idea here is that there are plenty of... Let me zoom in on the map here. There are plenty of men around. There are, and I'm going to point to them all here. Mm-hmm. There is an archer up near the guardhouse across from the Late Angel Inn. On the Late Angel Inn, there is an archer on top of it as it's semi-under construction or being prepared. You also see a crossbowman of the Grimoire down here. You also see a local guardsman here that is sort of tending to this wheelbarrow thing. Then all the way in the distance, you see a local guardsman is helping prepare the tent over near that home, maybe potentially alerting the locals who live there of what's going on. Then you also see 2 men of the Grimoire nearest to the statue at the far end. And I don't believe I'm missing any others. That is kind of the immediate circumstance.
Is that a local between the house right there and the cart?
No, that is a man of
Or
the
is that-
Grimoire.
Okay. I
with,
thought
with my
it was.
7 wisdom, I didn't get any vibe from the local guard as to them being on the attack, or did I not even notice?
Your roll did not grant you notice. No, it is. I will say, after being stabbed and then getting up and then seeing Kale, yes, you have reason to doubt him. So that's allowed. You don't have to like go along with him. Just giving you that. But you guys, the three of you, know you're not against Halred. What is he lying about, right? So Cianan, you begin the round. You see the men of the Grimoire. There's a man with a crossbow aiming it in your direction, and then you hear from behind. Those two back behind the battlement are like, "Let's go, help him."
Yeah. Can I move behind the guard that is like the city guard this way? And as I do, I'll shout, "Don't listen to him! Lord Conrad, we're not against you."
I know!
All right, so I'll get you back here. You get your full movement all the way around.
At least I think I do.
At least I think I do. And then can I try to... okay. I'm going to attempt to prepare a truth speak oil elixir.
Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting indeed. Yeah, go ahead and give me that roll.
It is...
No, if you fail, you have run out of the ingredients to produce it again.
Correct.
Cock. You gotta stop rolling in that box, bro.
It's not... Hey, it's fine. DC 14 to hit it. 11 plus 4
So you pass.
minus 1 is still 14, so I pass anyway.
Wow.
And so now I have this ready, and I'm going to keep it ready because it lasts for another round. Tee-hee-hee. I just have to get close. All right, yeah, that's my turn.
Is it? Are we round robin still?
We are indeed.
Yes.
So your round is next.
Robin.
Knight Sergeant, this is not truth. My conversations with these individuals has not led me to believe any that they are against me. Please call off the grimoire.
And he says quietly,
I said that loud enough for people around.
"No, I understand.
Okay.
Do you want to attempt to persuade? Is that your goal?
Not necessarily. I mean,
Because
I'm
that would,
kind
of course, be your
just-
action on your turn if you want to
I'm
do
kind
that.
of just saying that. So actually, yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll a charisma roll.
19 plus 0 is 19.
Nice.
19. You're attempting to convince those nearby that you are not a threat, or that
That they are not.
They
a
are
threat.
not a threat.
That they have
All
not
right.
one time attacked you.
I'm going to make a morale roll
Okay.
against your roll to determine if they believe you are the Knight Sergeant. So I rolled really, really well, and I do, of course, add. What is your roll total?
19.
19. I'm just shy. So you do convince them to doubt Kale, which is good.
And then as kind of the follow-up for that, this doesn't have to be during my action. I said, now answer my question. Why did you run when House Tabner attacked?
Before you even have a chance to speak that second line, maybe about halfway through, as it is now my turn, Kale says...
Can I have...
Kale says...
Never mind.
He says, "Sir, you are not supposed to be here. And you killed any chance I have of getting to the feather." And he pours something on his massive greatsword,
My shield.
pops it, pours it on his thing, and then as his movement, and just swings a massive greatsword.
Do I have my shield? Can I have with my bonus action gotten my shield?
I can
and
say,
all of
I'll
my
let
movement.
I'll let you say you have your shield out. You didn't move.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, okay. So you have your shield out.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. And you do have as many hit points as you have. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
4.
Uh-huh.
I'll let you be up though, which is nice. All right, here we go. So he wields a bastard sword.
Oh, me too.
Well, it's fitting.
So 7 doesn't cut it,
Yes.
but he takes a second attack.
Great.
No, it's not a great sword. It's a bastard sword.
And a 7 again!
Yes!
Oh my gosh! So you see Kale takes and he pours something like dripping off of it. It has almost a like oily shimmer to it.
Does
And
it
then-
remind me of Cianan?
Yes.
Okay.
And then he he hits your shield, and then it kind of covers a little bit on your shield, and then he tries to whack you along the side, and you turn with your offhand and block it with your gauntlet.
Knight Sergeant, please.
Now I've got to move a lot of other people. Now I'm going to make sort of individual rolls here, and I'm basically just going to make a 50-50 shot because you're both compelling, but there's 2 people. So for this guy over here, even, pardon me, I need to determine, even as he participates in the battle against the people accused, odd, he does not. How do we feel?
Fine.
Cool. Let's do it in the open. That'll be fun.
Oh.
All right, so odd, he participates in the battle. Then I will do this guy over here. Against you all, is what I'm saying. So even, this guy decides, this guy right here decides, whoa, I'm hitting the wrong one. This guy decides it's not for him, which is cool. So he will join your side. This guy down here, this guard. Well, no, these guys are already accused, so they don't want to deal with it. I'll just do those individual grimoires. So here we go. That was a 5. So that guy's against you. That one guy back there. 4. So that the guy with his like sort of shield and hammer there is like, screw that guy. Kale's wrong. And then that guy as well with the crossbow. So really, this dude, this one guy here, is like,
Kale's
I'm on
buddy.
Kale's team.
All right. I'm not mad about that one guy.
but-
The one
All right.
dude.
This guy
the
is
one I
going
ran
to
away
fire
from
at
too.
Kale. Just going to... Doesn't do it. And then this guy as well. He's got a really high AC. Again, doesn't do it. And then this guy back here is over by Cianan. And he turns to Cianan and says, what do I do?
Whatever you feel is best.
I can't attack a member of the Grimoire. That's suicide.
Better than dying being attacked by the Grimoire.
Well, he looks like he's got it well in hand, and points to Halred and is going to hold his action.
How's the bleeding?
I just don't know what he would do. I think he's probably just gonna sit there. I think that's kind of his
He sees me like
way to happen.
sprinting
Other
towards
people are
him.
shooting
He's like,
arrows down at him. He's kind of like, I'm just gonna wait because that's what's going on. Now this guy with the crossbow over here is gonna say, do you guys have your weapons out? What's your kind of vibe that you're portraying?
So I wouldn't have
Okay.
until he's like attack them and is like, we're just walking here, bro.
All right, so that guy's
kind
gonna
of thing.
shoot. That guy's gonna shoot the nearest person, which in this case is Eleonora.
Love that for me.
Well, I did roll, so we're doing the things. All right, here we go. 19 on the die. So sorry.
You hit me.
I sure do. All right.
I did
How
take a new
much?
spell, so.
Huh?
I got a second first level spell.
Neat.
Good.
All right.
Too.
So this crossbow, where does it hit you? Do you want to roll for that too?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna pick.
In the forehead.
You get
Yeah.
shot in your right shoulder as a crossbow bolt penetrates
Oh, ew.
the muscle and is in there, and you take 4 points of damage.
4.
Cute.
4 indeed. And then he begins to, he pulls a crank off his back, and he's starting to reload. That's what he's doing. All right, and then those 2 guys back there are doing nothing, and the other guard is doing nothing too. So now it is your turn, Eleonora.
Love that for me. She's sitting there thinking to herself, she has 2 options, either to run or show everybody that she can do onomancy, which is both not great. So she chooses to stay and to help. So she tries to stop the man that shot her and freeze him.
Okay. So you shout a name. What name do you shout?
I shout, Lysander.
Do I hear her say that?
Yeah, you do.
Okay, thanks.
Oh no.
Oh no.
She spends one of her
Her. My luck.
Yep.
Yeah. There we go. 19 plus
A lot.
5. So anyway, I pass it.
All right, what do I need to do?
Creature must make a strength save or have movement reduced to 0 until the start of your next turn.
I cannot move.
Okay.
You see him dealing with the crank, and there's just this bit of like energy that surrounds his area that if he tries to walk, he would be stopped. This blue flame, and you shout your father's. What part of that? What was that? That was the.
His home.
She shouts of a place far away in Grenham. All right. Okay. Now it is Cav's turn. Cav, you see that this crossbowman is attempting to reload, but you also see a knight sergeant attacking whatever.
Yeah.
You see Halred being attacked.
Yeah.
What's that word? His
But-
inferior.
As far as I can tell, there's 2 aggressors at this point.
Yep.
Kale and this bowman and this crossbowman.
Mm-hmm.
So. Okay, so yeah, he sees Eleonora do her thing, and he's like, "Well, that's a fantastic opportunity." So he just runs behind him because he can't move.
Nope.
So all of a sudden, he can't see me.
Yep.
So I'll just draw my blade in the back.
Oh, sick.
Lovely.
So you walk up along behind him.
And he'll be like, "You should never just attack a lady." And then
Does he get advantage?
Because he's frozen.
I don't know if it's advantage or not, but it doesn't matter.
Oh,
Oh.
you got him.
I got him.
You got him good.
Rolled a 19.
Oh,
Nice.
you
Oh,
got him good.
yeah.
So 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Not great on the damage. So 3 with the sneak attack.
Did you also roll
unfortunately.
your dagger?
I'm sorry?
So you roll the sneak attack die. How many sneak attack die do you have?
2.
2 plus your weapon.
No. It's just double. So backstab is just double what my normal damage die would be.
Oh,
So it's
you
a D.
rolled a total
it's
of
not the same
3.
game.
Yeah, it's not great. So
I
yeah,
just was-
my normal damage would be a D6, and then backstab is double that.
He clings to the edge of life as you stab him in the back, and he goes, bends his shoulder blades together and attempts to turn, but he can't even move.
Okay. Man, I would have loved to hit him harder than that, but okay.
It's all good. He's super
Yeah.
close.
Okay. Yeah, I was just making sure I was not line of sight to Kale. So
Yeah, he has no idea you're
Fair.
there.
Yeah.
okay.
All right, Keenan.
Am I within near range of Kale? Could I get to him? And the one, if not, it's fine, because I misspoke earlier. It does last 5 rounds rather than just 2.
So you are going to be 5 feet away from him,
That's
or 10 feet away from him, technically, right? Isn't that how that works? You're a 5 foot square beyond his
square
location.
between.
Yeah.
cool. That's fine.
That's where you want to be?
Yeah, because he still can't necessarily whack me unless he moves. And I'm going to just ask, Kale, why are you lying to Lord Conrad? I almost called you Halred. I'm not allowed to do that.
He is very much focused on trying to kill his target.
Yeah.
He turns to you and says, "You're next."
Okay.
So what do you do?
Hold my turn to be able to touch him as soon as I can if he steps within range.
If he gets near you, you're going to touch him.
Yep.
Terrifying. All right.
I'm gonna touch him.
Halred.
I'm going to
Just this dude in a robe just walks up.
draw
to these
my
two,
sword.
Stop lying.
What's up?
I'm going to draw my sword.
Yep.
And as I draw my sword, I'm going to say, "You four people know, Knight Sergeant. I will not go down like the Grand Marshal Fellwarden." And as I say that, I will try to light my sword
Okay.
with using
Testamental strike.
testamental strike. Oh,
Alright.
that's when I hit.
Yeah, you got to roll
So
to hit
I'll roll
first.
the hit first. 21.
That hits. Yep.
And then I'll roll
Wow.
to see if the spell works. DC 11.
Did you fail?
Do you have luck left?
Do you have a luck?
I do. I have 3.
No, you have 2.
You have 2.
I have 2. I have 1.
Oh, he's spending.
Yes! 6 succeeds! Jeez.
That's an
So my
extra-
sword does with a 14.
Extra
Nice.
D4 of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So-
so then I will
Sick.
I attacked him. I hit him. Great. So I do
He
that.
swipes. He slices at
And so I
Sergeant
get to do
Kale,
damage.
and blue soul flame ignites along the blade as it stabs at him.
Sick.
That's the first time we've seen that work.
Yeah,
No.
it
Yeah,
So all of a sudden, I'm like, oh,
He can do it.
is. Wow.
fire.
Every other time it's been like,
9 points of damage.
Wow, 9 points of damage.
That's good.
He did not like that. You took him. That was over half his hit points.
that's
So
a
you
lot of damage.
boom, slice at him, and he grunts in pain.
For those never mind. That doesn't matter right now. I was going to talk about why I said what I said, but it doesn't matter. I'll explain later.
Yeah, it's part of the game. All right, now it is my turn, my twin. The crossbowman turns around to Cav. And
He's
gonna-
frozen and he has 0.
He has 0 movement.
Oh, that's true.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's going to try to stab Cavendir.
with the crossbow?
I like where your head's at. I will roll with disadvantage.
Stab him with the pointy end.
He's got a crossbow in one hand, a crank in the other.
He's going to whack you
Whack
with the
you with
crank.
the
There you go.
Which he does have a club attack. So
Fair
that is what it says. So I will use it as a club. How's that?
I'm just donning and doffing, arming and disarming, just making sure.
This is silly, by the way. If I hit you, you're gonna be like, okay. Okay. Does a 12 hit?
Nope.
So he probably swings at you. I don't know. Maybe you duck. What's
Probably.
your?
Yeah, so he'll like, so yeah, Cav gets in the back. The guy turns around and just swings real quick, and he's just like, it's like, I guess she was the easiest target.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And
You're not, but I'm,
No,
I'm just
I-
saying
the
it to
other
him.
men of the Grimoire aren't sure what to do. So just know they're moving closer. They're trying to. Should the tide change for any reason, they might do something, but I'm not gonna move them for now because they probably won't. Right? Like just in terms of the story, they're moving closer to
Yes.
the action.
Right.
As you know, everybody is, and you even see people in their homes kind of looking down. Like you see up in the upper window, somebody slams open the thing and is like, "What's going on here? What are we doing?" Like there's all kinds of like hubbub and excitement, and people are like,
What are
"What's
we
happening?"
doing?
Like, so that's what's going on. Just all the townsfolk are like, "What?" Great, Eleonora.
Kane doesn't do anything.
Did Kane not do anything?
No.
Sorry, Kane's gonna attack you.
Kale,
Kale.
Kale.
Gosh, why'd you do that to me?
like the vegetable.
yes,
right?
like the vegetable.
Thank you.
So
Cane,
Kale,
the vegetable.
So
He's
Kale's-
portraying like Cain and Abel. So.
Yeah.
Kale is going to attack you,
What's up, Abel?
and is going
I
to
don't remember. I never
acknowledge my
remember.
oath, giving myself advantage on a roll.
Well, that sucks.
That's rough.
Okay, 16 on the die plus some stuff. How am I doing?
Yeah, you hit.
All right.
I'm probably about to go down, just for what it's worth.
Yeah.
Fair.
Well, you
Yep.
are,
I have 4 hit points.
I have 6, so
All right. So I deal 3 points of damage,
Oh! He does get to attack
you
twice,
have
though.
1.
and I'm attacking you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend the other one. Why not? Here we go. Oh yeah, hit you again. You ready? 4.
Yeah.
So
You're
he
down.
he slices down on your
Neck.
yeah, but what is this?
Clavicle.
Is that what that is?
Like this
Your
This one.
collarbone.
Collar-
He
yeah,
just tries to like
clavicle's
go down
collarbone.
into your collarbone. You feel the armor give a little bit into you,
Ow.
and then as you sort of crumble maybe to one knee, he goes down and just enters it into your on your right side, on your like pec, and then you're now on your knees there, and you feel well, you're unconscious, but
You did
something's coursing through you.
You did that. Because he wasn't going to attack me.
Yeah, it's Eleonora's
Teacher,
fault.
did we have... I'm just kidding.
No, thank you. I appreciate the fairness.
No, you should have.
Just
You
saying.
should have.
It's good. You know
like
what?
that people
You
didn't
should've.
shoot
You know
yet.
what? You know
I'm
what?
like, he just was like,
Oh, yeah, people didn't
Nobody
also
did
shoot
anything.
at him.
You know what I'm gonna do? Have an XP.
Yeah. Whoa! Love it.
Pretty big.
Also, the archers didn't shoot. Taylor did point that out also.
Yeah.
The archers were shooting at Kale.
All right, I'm giving her an
He
XP
just
for
was
that
like,
work.
nobody
But
does anything. I was like, nobody does anything?
all right, they're gonna fire at Kale.
That makes no sense.
11 on the die, and then
Teacher, we had homework.
that does hit Kale.
Yes!
So this one guy's gonna shoot. 1 point of damage to Kale,
Yes!
all adds up.
and he's like, that's it. Grunts. All right,
If you hear me, you can. Hey,
Eleonora,
How far am I from Hal?
you have a ruler.
you can rally.
I cannot see where Hal is.
Let you do another action. So you hear me.
I'll never make an
And
epic
then-
map again.
So
and
he
then you can make him tell the truth.
immediately.
And then I
Each inch is 5 feet.
can.
She has 30 feet.
Something on my turn.
Yeah.
So she's within 30 feet of him.
So like he probably
within 30 feet.
Near
Okay.
range. You're within near range of him.
Taylor, let's go. RJ and I just made a play and would change.
So I'm going to try and it's near. It doesn't say.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do healing pulse
Hey,
Go for it.
Hal.
you gotta succeed.
14 on the die plus 5 is 19, so I
Yep.
pass.
Yeah.
And then you get 1d6.
And you lose one, by the way.
I do, yeah, just one.
Thank you.
But you get 3.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Go.
Wow.
And I have 5 now.
Life for life.
As she does that, she thinks of her dad, and I love that I didn't. Yeah. And how he taught others, and just pulls from that, and she slowly kind of feels the more pain from her shoulder.
Love it. She feels the pain.
That's it.
Okay. Cav, this man is not dead. In front of you.
True. So he'll just take his sword and just swing.
You can now move, right? Because it's only for 1 round of me.
Yes. Which he
Yes.
would have moved, but then maybe Cav would have. I don't know.
He attacked
Just kill him.
Yeah, I'll swing at him again. As let's see.
I was unprepared for your clever use of charisma.
So that would be a, I don't know.
I shouldn't have rolled that
It's a
well.
13.
That's a very middling roll. Let
Yeah.
me double check.
I rolled a 19 on that die. I got plus 0.
A 13 meets it, beats it.
Okay.
Yeah, well done.
All right. So hopefully we'll do. Wow. Those dice are dead to me.
What
1.
That's enough.
Well, that's great. I want to make it like something like.
So
You take the crank out of his
as
hand.
He's trying to swing wildly this crank at you.
Can I say? Can I do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Flavor wise, he swings that at me, and I. So I've got my sword in my right hand. He swings that crank at me, and I just take it from him, bap, like right in the face, and just.
You bap him in the nose, and he just perishes, cracking into his brain
I
and
like that.
skull, and just falls to the ground in a crumple of a messy human.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as that happens, I would like to kind of call out to the other. There's a couple other grimoire back this way, correct?
Yes.
Yes, they're technically like immediately to your left. You can see them coming through the underside of this building, just like using it as a pathway. And you can see them; they're like right next to you.
So I'll be like, gentlemen, how strange that the one accusing us of attacking your lord is actually now killing him in front of you. Makes a lot of sense, right? And he starts to like head towards
Yeah.
the melee.
Do you want to get up behind Kale?
No, I don't.
Do you want to be like this direction, closer to him,
Yeah, I
like
wanna
on
be
this
kinda-
side of him, or
Yeah, I
do you
want to
wanna-
kind of be like out of line of sight behind the carriage, kind of. Yeah.
All right, so yeah, you can see the action, but you're well hidden.
Yeah.
All right. Now, you see Keenan is doing something, and anyway, Keenan, you see this glowing, not glowing, pardon me, this shimmering something on his sword as well,
Mhm.
and you recognize that. Well, you don't recognize it unless you want to make a roll, but Halred is probably going to be affected by that.
Yes. As he swings on the downward swing, I will say to him, Kale, what has gotten into you? And I'm going to grab his wrist and say, why are you attacking your countrymen? Is that not heresy? And I'm going to need him to roll a DC 18 Constitution saving throw.
Whoa, that's a huge number. All right. 6.
You now gibber truths for 1 hour.
Wow.
I cannot lie.
You cannot lie for 1 hour.
Interesting. I guess I have to immediately flavor how this is going to work. So basically, I'm imagining that he sort of turns and he's about to just tell you some sort of a lie. He's going to tell you a fib, right? And he turns and he's thinking, you know, he betrayed us and he's against us. Like, this is what he's thinking. But he turns to you and he says,
Like angrily.
Yeah.
Angrily, he turns to you and he says, "Alchemy is not a sin, and he would make it ever so gone if he was to be ruling Eastland."
Yeah. Okay. Keen's going to step back from this man, and I'll say, "Keep going."
Whoa! What?
No, you don't do that.
What do you actually do?
No. Like I say, keep going, as in like keep talking.
Oh, keep talking.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought you meant.
Whoa! Keep killing him! Yeah!
No.
No.
I got just like,
Yeah.
oh, the stage is yours.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Continue.
Okay, all
And
right.
flavor-wise, can Cav kind of like look at the two that he just talked to me and like,
Yeah, basically, you hear mumbles of heresy under their breath.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
That was a good turn. Good use
yeah.
of your turn.
Big smile.
all
Big
right,
smile on Cav's face.
Halred, I need you to do a something roll for me. I need you to roll a death timer. So go ahead and roll 1d4 plus your Constitution modifier.
I have been poisoned.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, he's a death timer. A dying character rolls 1d4 plus their con modifier on their turn. They die in that many rounds unless healed or stabilized. You can
He's
stabilize with a simple intelligence roll.
4 rounds. Cool.
6 rounds.
6 rounds.
6
I rolled a
rounds.
4 on this.
So he's got 6
Oh,
rounds. When it
okay.
comes back to
Copy.
when it comes back to him, that'll be 1 round, right?
Yeah. So does that because she did heal him?
I gave him.
Oh, I
3
thought you
hit
were
points.
unconscious. I'm a silly goose. I'm not.
That doesn't
even
happen?
Not even running this game.
That doesn't happen?
No, but I now need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
To
Because
see
that's
whether
what's
or
happening.
not you got poisoned by the
12.
Like
sword.
I lost a hit point for
12. Yeah. So you feel this poison trying to stiffen the blood in your veins, making it hard as stone. And it should any of that stone, as it reaches your heart, enter, you would just die, right? I mean, that's how that would go. However, your parentage is that of a potion-born, and you manage to shrug off the poison's effects, as even your poisoned blood is not affected.
Neat.
All right.
But I heard him talk about
Now he's going to turn and attack you.
it's my turn.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Go ahead.
Man.
Do I have a flaming sword still? Or is it gone because I went unconscious?
What?
Do I have a flaming sword still, or is it gone because I went unconscious?
It is definitely gone. Yeah.
Lost
I
concentration.
don't know what's happening to me. I'm ready to kill him. I'm just like, come on, die.
But then missed the turn to do it too, and I'm like,
Stop it. I'm doing my best.
What
Sorry,
are you
I'm
doing?
thinking.
My best.
Trying to decide whether or not I want to attack him and kill him, or if we want to question him. Can I use the butt
Yes.
of my sword to non-lethal damage?
You can choose to knock a creature unconscious instead of killing it if you reduce it to 0 hit points.
That's what I'm doing. Can I guess I'm not going to
There's no
waste.
specification, by the way, of whether or not that is magic or physical damage.
How does he look?
interesting.
How does he look? That's a great question. Would you like to use your entire turn to find out?
No, I just want you to give me a vibe.
Vibe check.
You see... How has he been attacked?
I did
he hit him for
9
9.
damage.
I mean, you see a
And then
couple
he
of
got hit
arrows. You see an
one
arrow
yeah.
sticking out of him,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then
Yeah,
you also
one
see a
arrow.
gash in his side, and there's blood pouring out of his armor.
Is he like strong though?
I mean, like,
That 9 damage.
if I was gonna
is a
put
lot.
it like a number out of something other
Yeah,
number,
uh-huh.
you're gonna have to use a medicine skill to be able to acknowledge that.
Just hit him as hard as you
Just-
can.
Instead,
just-
it's a man in armor who's attacking you.
Just hit
No, I'm
whack
trying
him.
to decide. Do I
you want to knock him unconscious or not?
Yeah, I do.
if you bring him to 0, you can say non-lethal, and he
Yeah.
just
I rolled a 1.
okie dokie.
Oh,
What was that a 1 to attack him?
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Do you want to roll a 1?
No.
But do you have any things left?
He's got 1 left.
Well, you used them all now.
22.
That'll do.
All right. So roll damage.
8. I just want to punch him in the face.
So you take a gauntleted hand and just
Knock him out.
and he's out.
Sick.
Neat.
Maybe it's because I'm kneeling because he stabbed me. I put one leg up. I look at him. I go out my mouth and just go bang and throw my whole body.
Like, as you stand up.
He
and
goes
just-
up into the air
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
slow-mo wise and just boom hits his back on the ground and is out like a light.
Enough! Does everyone stop?
Yes.
Okay.
Lord Conrad, are you okay?
Oh, ow. Oh, my goodness.
So I'll kind of pop around and start walking towards him.
Gentlemen, and I look to the grimoire that are with me.
Okay. They all turn and maybe they kneel. I feel like that's fitting for them.
We all saw what transpired, yes?
Aye.
Let I remind you that you were attacked by House Tabna, and Kale rode away.
They nod to each other.
And still we did not kill him. For he will face interrogation and sentencing.
Kill the heretic.
Somebody shouts that.
Mm-hmm. But it's somebody in a window.
Oh.
The people.
I am not the judge. Nor the executioner.
Yeah, legally you'd want to bring him to the king.
Mm-hmm.
It's not your jurisdiction to execute him.
I will. Fireman's carry his
Very
unconscious
heavy body. Yep.
Yeah, but I'm strong as heck.
You see his blood slowly drips onto yours armor.
Cavendir, with me.
And you'll just kind of sheath his blade and be like, of course.
Eleonora and Cianan, please also accompany me as witnesses. As to the Knight's Grimoire, and I'll point at one of the ones with the one with the hammer.
Okay.
You with me, the rest, clean up this mess.
He comes with you, and as you pull him closer to you, he says, "Sir, I might have you know, you're Knight Sergeant now. I mean, you've been risen in the command. Just thought you should know. We might address you like that.
Thank you.
Yes, Knight Sergeant."
And we'll go to the castle.
As he says that, I'll kind of walk a little bit in front of Halred and kind of look at me like, congratulations on the promotion, and just kind of fall back again.
There's a sly grin on Hal's face as Cav says that.
Just huge, 7-something foot man, just carrying a 6-foot tall dude on his shoulders, walking towards that direction. There's time for you all to speak as he's walking towards the keep.
I probably will be silent. I just want to do one thing before you guys talk. The name Lysander. Do I know who that is?
Make an
Can I roll?
intelligence check.
By the way, I say Lysander the Heretic. Her fault, I'm just being for real. That's what she said.
Yeah.
13.
Well, it was a part of the conversation that we flashed back to.
I know.
So it is a normal thing to remember.
Mhm.
So you remember it. You remember that is a name mentioned as a heretic. And then also reminded that it is Lysander the Heretic.
Okay. I don't want to dominate this conversation, but I can if you let me. So somebody else talk first.
He's holding a guy, and you guys are just walking.
So, but Cav will kind of pipe up and be like, so, I think we might have learned a lesson, correct? Sometimes we need to slow down and not act so impulsively. It tends to be painful.
That is true. However, my son is here.
I very much understand. Oh, and actually, so he's going to change that. He doesn't know he's got a son, right? Have you mentioned that?
Nope.
So he'll be like, so the people close to you that are in danger.
Yes. But it would behest you to know.
Talk like you're holding a dude.
It would behest you to know that you three are no longer leaving my side. Thank you.
For
That
future,
is-
for future reference, if I were to set a trap, the best bait would be a loved one. Just something to ponder.
why I was headed to the castle. That's why I left so abruptly. I felt like that was kind of obvious.
To run directly into a trap. Yes, that's
Well,
what
you said I was in danger. You said that. You put that in my head, and then I ran. So, like, let's not... Oh, God, he's heavy. Let's not forget that... Oh, my
Okay,
gosh.
gentlemen, if I may, we only have 1 hour before his
Oh, he's
truth
still
gibbering
okay.
still goes out. So
So we'll get to the... I want to get into the throne room kind of within the hour.
Interesting. Okay, so you approach the exterior of the keep, and there is another kill box, meaning that there's a double portcullis and a bunch of murder holes.
Yep.
And so they, you approach that, and they say, "Oh, it's Halred," and they let him in.
And I make sure that I am just FYI concealing as much as I can.
Would you like a cloak?
I've got one.
Oh,
but I'm
an
just kind of
Eastland
making sure that like
And an Eastland cloak?
I'm good.
All right.
say as much as I can.
I'm just like
also
in black.
moving.
I'm just making sure that like no rings or any like. I don't generally have a whole lot of regalia that like give me away as Moneta, but I'm just being extra cautious with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys reach the keep proper, and you are led into this antechamber that then Halred goes right to where the throne room is. It's not like one of those things where you walk in and there's a throne room. Like this is like real. This is real keep. So it's kind of a winding pathways, a couple of odd spots. You recognize that there is another kill box within the keep, and then finally you make it to the throne room. Now, if I recall correctly, what waking is this?
It was.
Yeah, it was towards the beginning of the second. So yeah, we're in
So
the second.
So absolutely, the throne room is occupied, and in fact, there is a line of people that you are walking past.
Yes.
We're not getting in line.
This is the time frame when court is being held. So the king would be holding court. Hence why there's a line of people who are ready to request things from the king and
Right.
similar nature. But as of right now, he's holding court. So the door is closed to the throne room. The guards acknowledge and let you in, and you hear that the person who was talking stops rather quickly and sort of steps to the side. And as the court steps to the side, you walk along this rug towards the king.
Your Majesty, my sincerest apologies. But a trial of treachery and treason must take place at once.
I think the captain of his guard steps down from this pedestal area and looks at all of you and says, "You dare interrupt what is going on here?" And then the king and his prince, who is nearby, are intrigued, and then the king says, "What is going on here? Why am I being interrupted?"
I present to you former Knight Sergeant Kale of the Knight's Grimoire.
I see. What is he being accused of?
Do I know of any laws he has broken aside heresy?
You mean like alchemy?
Yeah, aside from that.
Aside from it?
Is it not treason to attack
Attempted
you?
murder, treason. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just,
Not in Midreach.
that was my question.
right? I mean, there's
can I
a
get him-
disturbance of peace. There is a like
Attempted murder.
there's attempted murder, right? Like there's a lot of
Okay, then I will do those things. I will say,
And I can back him up on that too, knowing.
I will say yes.
Local laws.
You hear the king say, "The witnesses have been accounted. I understand. And do you wish to see this man live?" King says. The crown atop his head, the long,
I wish
flowing, gross hair.
I wish to see this man given a trial, and should a jury see that he dies,
We are not the Grimoire. Trial ends with me. Should you see him dead, yes or no?
Your Majesty, My honest answer is no. But I was the one attacked. I wish for you to hear the...
You do not wish to stand against the accused? And he stands up and says, Captain, take this man to the prisons, and we will deal with him in the morrow.
And Cav will step forward and he'll bow deeply. And he's like, Your Highness, if I may. This man caused quite a ruckus and caused many of your people to be concerned for their own well-being. I think time is of the essence here, and we need to make sure that we get all the information we can from this man now. I believe someone that has done such horrendous things that he is being accused of and been seen by so many, if given the opportunity, could potentially attempt to take his own life to avert any information given.
Does he speak for you?
Yes.
Wake him.
So yeah, I'll try to wake him.
I'll smack him.
He is unconscious, obviously. He will require healing to get up.
Your Majesty, I present one of my personal onomancers.
You look at me.
Mm-hmm. What you're doing is legal. What he's doing is not. You're the only one that can heal
Barely.
him here.
It's
But you're
barely.
still. She's
But
still girl.
well, you're,
You are a
no,
woman.
It's not the woman. It's that you're not of the cloth.
That's.
Well,
some-
both. But yes.
It depends on where you are. Grenham? Yeah, that's a no-go.
Well,
Well, that's why I said my personal, because where I'm from,
That's
you're allowed to
fine.
be
That's
an onomancer.
fair.
And I'm
She bows.
basically making sure you can heal him and not get in trouble.
No matter
Can't
what I
happen.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You, it's like, oh, she's with you. I guess I'll let it slide because it's legal over there.
She bows, and she walks over to him, and she will try healing pulse again.
Okay. See how it goes.
I pass
I
with a
would
10 plus 5.
I would do
so
it if I had the
15.
spell, I promise.
No, I don't.
So you see as her shoulder
Let
wound
me.
sort of like
He gets 3.
coughs a bit of blood
Mhm.
as
I'm down
she
to 4.
extends her hand down, and a bit of blue soul flame emits from her hand and then washes over him. And as her shoulder sort of spews a little bit of blood, he what is going on?
And as that happens, tend to her wounds.
Yes.
Come.
We'll go
And I'll
with
just-
Yeah, we're going
as
somewhere
the,
else.
As the dude, as Kale just kind of wakes, and Cav's gonna lean right down in his face.
Okay.
He's gonna take 2 fingers with his left hand and put them right on the ground in front of him so he can see it with his left hand and be like, "We can't wait to hear what you have to say," and smile really big, and then lean back.
Interesting. Now, do we want our friends here in the audience to understand what you're saying?
Yeah, sure.
So, then tell us. Go ahead.
So, just a real quick. So, I'm not going to give a whole lot away, but basically, what he just told Kale is that he is in an extremely dangerous position, and there are a lot of people watching him that are going to cause him a lot of hurt. And basically, he just wanted him to know, like, oh, you're screwed, buddy. Like, you can't lie, and everybody's watching you.
Yeah.
Like,
You're taunting him?
oh yeah. and like,
I think what's funny is the literal translation of the taunt and the what you said taunt are both equally as good. Oh, we can't wait to hear what you got.
yeah. So like,
So good.
and specifically the move, like the gesture in particular, because I have I believe that Cav has a fairly good assumption that he knows what I mean as soon as I do that.
And
And
he
if-
said something about the feather.
Yeah, he did.
yeah,
Yeah, you did.
Cav hear that?
Yeah.
I think he did. Yeah. So
So as you
So,
do
yeah.
that, and he gets up, and he's like stands up to himself. You see, he takes his left hand and like adjusts himself,
Hmm.
and looks at you. What am I? Where am I? Oh, my Your Majesty. And he bows, and he says, hello, Lord, no. You are known here now as Kale, demoted of all title and rank within Midreach. Speak. Thank you. What would you like to know?
Oh, okay. So I was like, so yeah, he, Cav will be like, well, let's start with what you told us. Why you attacked Lord Halred, sorry. He's so familiar with calling him Hal.
Lord
Halred.
Conrad.
Conrad, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
Prince Conrad, if you really want to go
Prince,
crazy.
Sure. Fair.
Yeah.
Prince Conrad in broad daylight.
You know, I tried to kill him. I failed.
And why was that again?
I am. How aware is he of this? Like, that's my next question.
It does not specify. It just says if you fail the Constitution check, you gibber truths for, or gibber, whatever, truths for whatever.
Oh, I see. So
Yeah.
to me, that means that he cannot hold back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
he
just
can't. He
saying
just
truth.
says as
Gibber
soon
is
as
the
whatever.
word.
Then
yeah.
I think he says, I'm a part of a greater conspiracy to make sure that alchemy remains alive.
Cav just smiles so big. He's like, and who might your compatriots be?
I
there any
believe I'm
names?
under the effects of a potion, and I'm interrupting you on purpose. I believe that everything I'm saying is due to one person, and I'm not exactly sure who it was. It was either Halred, or it was that man right there. And he points to you, and he says, either one of them has used alchemy on me, and if I'm being accused of heresy, I'm not the one who going down alone.
Yes, that's as often and so he'll turn to a king, to the king and be like, Your Majesty, as we both know, generally the flailings of a very guilty man will try to do as much as he can to get out of whatever situation he is in. I believe that while he may be speaking some truths, it's not entirely out of the realm to throw unders under the bus, so to speak. Or there is no buses. Under the cart.
Go ahead and roll a charisma.
Can I?
Under the bus.
Very
What's
careful
a
to.
bus?
I wanna
I
try to
love
give him
that way
advantage.
you talk.
I want to try to give him advantage just in my blatant support of him, because this is my.
I mean, I get it. What do you add to the scenario?
No.
So then you roll.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just do
Ooh,
that
spend.
just because it's not great. Better. So 14.
Plus, what's your?
Oh, sorry.
charisma?
No, 12. The first one was not great in the first place. So
What's your charisma?
2.
14.
Oh.
So it's plus 2.
More than that.
Yeah.
He's a rogue, first and foremost.
Yeah. So it is a 12.
All right. It's normal, right? Like, you're not like doing anything that's like outrageous.
I mean, yeah, and
the king says, "I am aware of this. I think you are right in your assumptions. Now, I must know, do you wish to see harm against my kingdom, rather than just the one east of us?" And he says, "Yes, I wish to see all those in power taken down." And the king says, "Wow, that was very forthright, sir. How do you wish to die?"
Old age.
I think Kale says, "I wish to be taken by the Elixian lords that rule against us. I understand they wish to see us die, but that is precisely why we exist in the first place." This is a madman, the king says.
Your Majesty, I appreciate your sentencing and your audience. Would you send him with me, and I will see the punishment?
Make a charisma roll.
Well, who wants to roll well today, guys? 15.
15. He says, "Be careful of the company you hold. If one so close would turn against you. He was in my throne room, not last Skyspan. You bring another like him into my throne room again, and I will make sure that you go next."
That is very well understood, Your Majesty, which is why my interrogation will not end here. There's much more I must ask him.
He must die within the Skyspan.
He will. Where may I take him?
Cav's going to bow deeply and then turn to leave with him or whatever.
You have been given... Actually, I think he just says, "End this war. Go where you must."
All right.
Cav does clock that, by the way. As we leave, Cav is going to ask Kale as quietly as he can, because time-wise, he knows that, to Keen's point, this is going to wear off in a little bit. He's going to be like, "So, where is the feather?"
You're talking to Kale. He says, obviously truthfully, "I don't know, I'm looking for him. Going to his servants, trying to get him out.
Get him out. Of what?
In hiding."
What is the plan, ultimately?
"I don't know the plan. I'm against him."
Against him.
Who's he for?
Exactly. That makes... And Cav's kind of like trying to process. He's like, okay, then who put you up to this?
And he says, "Oh, this is super interesting," because I'm like, I could tell the truth and not quite tell the whole truth.
Pinocchio rules probably would apply here still, though.
No, I know, he's gibbers. I think he basically just says, "All right, I'm gonna get out some lore to answer this question." I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
Well done, King. Like, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an
Probably
interesting.
the last thing we get from him, too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that this is the last thing. Thank you for that insight. I think he says,
Hey, we had homework. That's two
I'm
people now
undoing
that
the
are-
homework.
Two of our own players fighting against us. What?
I think he says, "I serve a cult of the binder of flesh and stone. I serve the Seerah, and I answer her prayers."
The what? The seerer?
Run that back slowly.
He serves a cult of the binder of flesh and stone. He answers only to the Seerah.
Thasira.
The
Sira.
Sira.
Mm-hmm.
The seerer. Who is the seerer?
Okay.
Who is that? Wait, that can't be the last thing.
And then you see him shake his head. "What did you do to me?"
All right, that's enough.
Yeah, he's out.
All right, opinion. Comrades.
Comrades.
I don't know. Friends.
Comrades.
Do you hear me?
Do we kill him in front of House Tabna?
What?
Do what now?
I said, do we kill him in front of House Tabna?
Oh, of his house? Or no, wait. Sorry. I'm lost.
In
Explain.
front of...
I'm asking you, do we kill Kale in front of House Tabner?
Right. Yes. JD is asking what?
Oh, that's what I'm asking. What?
No, yes, I know. Hal is asking Cav that.
Yeah.
JD is asking, what do you mean?
Why?
Like, why?
Oh,
Why?
Yeah.
I currently think that he's working with House Tabner as well.
Even though he just blatantly told the truth that he serves only one person?
Oh.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll be like, okay, gotcha. So that's why I was like confused. All right. So
Hal's the actual answer, Hal has 9 wisdom.
okay, fair enough. Okay, great. So here's how
Joey has less.
All right. So back to Kaz's gonna just as he's walking, he's gonna no. That
You're right. Do we continue to interrogate him? Can you do that again?
Well, I suppose that I could, but
Were we there?
What?
Because we left to go heal.
oh, that's true. We did go.
I don't think we're there.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
just told you to do that right there, just to patch her wounds. Like I meant bandage
in
you
front
up.
of everybody.
Like
yeah,
tend
no.
to her wounds, meaning patch her up so she's not out.
Sorry, so you have some bandages
Just like
on
a
your
bandage.
shoulder.
That's what I
and
want. That's what I meant.
Okay.
You're not bleeding.
Like that. It was like
You're not actively dying.
Crap down.
no.
Yeah, I was gonna like actually go and heal you, but
Sorry.
that's
We can do
fine.
that.
Yeah, we can do that
you
later.
could say that you did that.
Yeah, I'm assuming we're all back together now.
Yeah.
Yes.
and you
So
are
I
all
would have
taken-
heard.
You guys can go to like a study or
Yeah.
a
I'll
bedroom
go to the study.
or
Yeah.
all right. So you guys are in a study filled with seating and books,
I have
similar
Kale
to the
still?
one you've been before.
Yeah.
I have Kale still.
Yeah, he's sitting unconscious on a couch.
We should probably bind him in some way, shape, or form. Gonna use some of my rope and
He's bound.
do some bindings.
So
So yes, if
I think we need to continue the question.
if we do have the ability to do that, that might be helpful. But
I probably could.
at a certain
But
point,
Could you get help? Could Cavendir or Eleonora help you?
It might be a little dangerous for them to take on.
All right.
I just don't want either one of you to get poisoned.
no, my concern is not that, because I would not help. And
fair.
he kind of smiles a little bit. He's like, I do not know enough about that, but
yes.
I do know there's only so much information that he is going to be able to provide.
Yes. Is there much more that we'll be able to glean from him? I mean,
I don't know, but my thinking, if he's it's the interesting thing about alchemy, and this is kind of a question for you, Dungeon Master. I have already kind of established that the teaching that alchemy is a sin happened after is not a direct teaching of the author. That's correct.
It is. It's a really aggressive translation, right? Like it's one of those that's almost along the lines of like you can believe don't harm the temple, and then you can believe don't get tattooed, and those two things could be in link if you're a hyper religious person, or you could have a differing opinion.
You can say like obviously they're talking about
and for you to tell someone what's right and wrong for them, maybe and so the grimoire is all about that's what it says, jerks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that, and so I think that's kind of where you can sort of interpret it that way.
Codexian literalism.
Yeah.
Hal kind of secludes into himself and really thinks about that sentiment, especially now with his relationship with Cianan. He has seen alchemy be used, obviously, to do harm, but in the name of good. And so he really thinks, and in the process of thinking, Eleonora, why did you speak the name Lysander the Heretic? Where did you learn of him?
And just real quick, as he asks that question, Cav is going to hop up real quick and kind of check the room, basically make sure that there's nobody else in here, that the door is closed. Like, he's just going to make sure that we are secure, basically.
Okay, go ahead and make your choice, wisdom or intelligence.
It's the same.
So your choice, roll it.
She waits as she notices what he's doing.
17 for intelligence. Let's go with that.
Okay, so with your 17, you go around to the desk in this room, and you're looking around, and you're not exactly sure what you're looking for. You go to the doorway, you just like hardcore hit it for a second to see if anybody startles. No issues there. But then you go over to the desk, like I said, and you find that there is a carving underneath it. It is sort of a small circle with a dot inside of it.
Okay. Like it's
Like somebody had carved a small circle with a dot
okay.
into the desk.
Okay. So I'm trying to remember what that means.
I mean, I can tell you.
Yeah.
It basically means value in this location.
Oh.
Potential wealth or valuable
Oh.
people or person of importance.
Oh, okay. So it has nothing to do about being listened to.
Nope.
All right. Cool. I was like,
It's
I don't
just
think that's it.
you find a thieves' can't symbol.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. All right. So we're like, gotcha. Yep. So he's gonna pop his head up over the desk and be like, he'll kind of look at Eleonora and be like, "Oh, go ahead," and he like back down under the desk.
And before you answer my question, I want
Before
to-
she answers that question, I think we should pick up there next time. I got him! Oh my gosh! Yeah. In the meantime, I'm gonna fix this standard thing so that we can see our characters' art all the time. But anyway, I appreciate you joining us tonight, and I'll see you next time. But before you go, please like, subscribe, and share it with your friends so that we can all have a good time together. And then also, if you would do me a favor, please just buy a shirt. I appreciate it. But if it's not your thing, tell your friend, because we got a lot of cool things, even gaming-related merch, which you should check out Roll to One Gaming if that's your thing as well, for more of a casual experience. I don't know what I'm about to say, but just goodbye. Have a good one. Thanks for being here.